Hey guys, this was a Python programming question which was asked on the CPA exam on the May 30th. Let's have a look at the question. First, we need to create a class named sponsor with attributes name, company, subsidiaries, and the sponsor category. First, create a class with the name sponsor, and next the instructor, name, company, subsidiaries, and finally the category. Now we need to create two functions which are not part of any class. First the get sponsor and next find sponsor with maximum subsidiaries. Get sponsor. This method takes two attributes. First one is a list of sponsor objects and the next one would be a string for sponsor category. We need to traverse through the entire list of the sponsor objects and check whether all the sponsor categories are there or not. For that, first function with the name get sponsor, two arguments, sponsor list and the sponsor category. First we need to traverse through the sponsor list, then let's compare the sponsor category inside the list with the argument. If the condition is true, then we have to add the sponsor names. If the length of the list is 0, it indicates that the condition was never true, so it returns none. Else it returns sorted list. Now we have to write another function, find sponsor with maximum subsidiaries. This method will take list of sponsor objects as an argument and find the sponsor who has the highest number of subsidiaries. If more than one sponsor has the same number of subsidiaries, then the person whose name appears first according to the input is returned. First, we need to write a function, find sponsor with maximum subsidiaries, which takes sponsor list as an argument. First, we traverse inside it. Let's take a variable, and we shall use this variable to compare the length of the subsidiaries. Since the subsidiaries inside each company is a list, we shall compare the length of each subsidiary, and if that subsidiary is less than this value, it indicates that the subsidiary has that company has high number of subsidiaries. Since that company has high number of subsidiaries, we change the value of m to the highest number of subsidiaries, and then we also take another variable where we store the name of the company. Yes, the sponsor name has to be returned. Once it is done, we just return the sponsor name. Sorry. Now we have to write the main function. The first line represents the integer value for the number of objects. The next lines take sponsor name, company, subsidiaries, and the category. Sponsor name is a string. Sponsor company is also a string. But subsidiaries, it is a list. And the number of subsidiaries for each company is always mentioned inside the input. So therefore, we first use a variable to accept the input. And then we add the string inputs into the subsidiary. And the last one is the sponsor category, which is also of type input. We have to append all the entries into the class sponsor. At last, we need to take another input which could be passed as argument to the get sponsor. Let's consider it as category. Let's store the get sponsor result inside a variable. Now we need to print the company with the highest number of subsidiaries. Let's just print it. as we can see, compiled correctly.